What's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. KG is back. It's time for a brand new transfer talk. Igor Paixão daily at this stage, but we also have some movement on some players that could be leaving Elland Road this summer as well, and have a possible solution for a fellow Premier League team that could solve all their problems, people. Listen, we're going to get into this one with the Paixão stuff. I think the next time we speak about him after this video, it will be going live. I think it will be either we've had a bid accepted, personal terms agreed, and then we can go from there and have a deep conversation about it, unless Marseille do match the offer, of course. Now, this is nothing new from yesterday's update. Sebastian Vidal just putting in that a bid is being close to be accepted by Feyenoord. But what he does add is that former White Raphinha has played a key role in convincing him to go to Leeds United. Leeds United ahead of Marseille and Roma, as we know. But one of his replies caught my interest, and I think is pretty interesting. Marseille fans obviously do believe that he should be going there, and I understand League earn big team, Champions League, completely get it. But Sebastian Vidal did say this. He doesn't know how much Marseille's offer is. Either Marseille matches Leeds' offer or Feyenoord will sell to the highest bidder, which is currently us. We need to stop saying that the player only wants Marseille. That's false. He appreciates the club but isn't closing any doors. Now, that's the best update I feel like we've had over the last couple of days. Just so, because it does feel, and even I think it as well, that Marseille is his #1 choice. I still believe that. But the fact that he is still open to other offers, that's a little bit more hopeful, in my opinion. I think it gives us a little bit more hope that once Feyenoord do finally accept whatever this bid is, I don't know what's taking them so long. Are they counting the installments, you know, how many pennies? I don't know what's taking so long with accepting the bid. Either it's acceptable or it isn't, who knows. But once it is accepted, I do feel, especially with all the noise we've heard from Graham Smith and other sources as well, saying that he's very impressed with what Leeds have had to offer, then I think it will be all systems go. I still feel like we're going to get the player. I'm not as confident as I was, say, maybe 2 days ago, but I do think that we're in a good position to seal this deal once this bid is accepted, because I don't see Marseille, I should say, matching this bid. Somebody did say that Marseille could sell a player to get him, maybe, but maybe that won't be done in time with the Feyenoord. You know, Feyenoord will have their own internal deadline as well for this. So maybe by the time Marseille get rid of a player, it will be far too late. So we'll see with this one. That's the latest with Paixão. Just a little bit more information, but as of yesterday, nothing's changed in terms of the bid. We'll wait and see if Marseille do match the offer. Now, one player that we know wasn't happy with his play time last season, and his agent pretty much said so this summer. Well, he did say so, is Issac Schmidt. And Patrick Berger over at Sky Sports Germany has said that Werder Bremen have reached an agreement in principle with Leeds right back Issac Schmidt. Werder is working on a loan. Leeds and Bremen still in negotiating details. It's not clear yet whether the deal will include a purchase option or obligation. Leeds boss Danny Farker wants to secure a replacement before giving the green light. And now, listen, I know the jokes are going to fly. Well, he hardly played him at fullback anyway, so what replacement? But I think what it means is that I don't know whether Issac Schmidt, it's one of those where it was just not going to work out here. And I know a few of you have said, well, Issac Schmidt's our backup, but I was never convinced by that. And, you know, by all accounts, with his agent talking and now Issac Schmidt reaching personal terms with Werder Bremen, it does seem like that move will be sanctioned pretty soon. It does mean that we will need another fullback. I've already said Sam Byram can't be the backup left back. For me, we still need a backup right back as well. Hopefully, we'll get those done after Paixão. But we will need cover in the fullback areas for sure, especially with Issac Schmidt looking to leave. And it's a World Cup year, and his agent did make it clear that he wants to play, you know, for Switzerland in the World Cup. So it's no surprise to me. I know it will probably be a surprise to a couple of you, but yeah, it does seem like this one is in the works, and Issac Schmidt is looking to leave, and Werder Bremen, Germany, could be his next stop. Saw this as well. Matteo Joseph, Girona have submitted an offer. I believe it's going to be a loan offer for Matteo Joseph, probably with a purchase option and stuff like that. Don't know if Leeds are going to go for it, though. I think Leeds are going to be pretty, you know, headstrong in what they believe Joseph is worth, and will not just bow down to any kind of offer, which is good from the club's side. Do need to get this one sorted, though, as well as Patrick Bamford. I know Patrick Bamford turned out for the under 21s, but we need to, you know, players that aren't going to play, we need to get a move on with getting them out. You know, we need to get a move on with getting them out, getting their wages off the books, try and get the best deal possible so we can continue to strengthen this team. Guys, we're doing well with the additions. We're doing really well, as especially over the last week, but the job's not done. There's still other things that we need to do in order to really say we're going to give it a real good fight and go and survive in the Premier League. Look, there's no rival watch anymore because I'm happy with what we're doing thus far. But you know, you've seen Granit Xhaka, he's going to be going to Sunderland, but there is another team, and Everton, they're not having much luck in the window. You know, we spoke about Malik Fofana on the live stream and that Everton were looking to secure him. Well, he said, nah, because I'm waiting for a Champions League team. So he outright said that, whereas Paixão hasn't said that about us. And David Moyes did say this because Everton have had a bit of an indifferent preseason, but he said this about, you know, in terms of players, we've been in for a lot of really good players. Unfortunately, a lot of them have said no at the moment. Well, David Moyes, I have a solution to your problems. Hey, see, it's not rival watch because I'm trying to help him out here. Everton, you know him. He won't cost a lot. You know, you're getting big money bids rejected. We don't want that much. Okay, we don't want that much. We get up to 3 million, we break even with this player. Okay, I think we get even a little bit of profit at this stage. David Moyes, I present to you Jack Harrison, who by all accounts is very desperate to leave this football club as well. And I think it's very telling on his face that he doesn't want to be here. And quite frankly, from the feedback I get just alone here or on Instagram, a lot of you guys don't want him to be here too. So listen, Everton are still looking for wingers. You know, that's been widely reported, and just going by the bids that they've been making, they do want wingers. You know, a good old cliche that I don't like, but it will work in my favor this time. He knows the club. There you go. I'll use it today. But I do see, I still maintain Jack Harrison won't be here. There's just no space for him here, especially with Paixão. If Paixão does come in, Paixão, Nanto, Ramazani, James, where's he playing? He ain't playing nowhere, man. And he's not good enough to play fullback before anyone says that comment. So yeah, David Moyes, Everton, please come along. Jack Harrison, he's here, ready to go. Cheapest chips for you, my friend. Give you a good deal, okay? And just another thing, because we were linked with him. I'm so glad Lucas Perri is at the football club. 15.6 million deal, lovely deal. And Lucas Perri is our #1 goalkeeper. Aaron Ramsdale could be finding himself to Newcastle. Now, I only mention this because obviously we were long linked with him, and I think we may always be linked with him. He's going to be one of those players like Adam Lafondra, Billy Sharp until he signed for us and all that stuff. But Aaron Ramsdale, I don't know how he does it, and that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter about the talent of the player. If their name carries something and they've got a little bit of a reputation, they can still get places. And the fact that Newcastle, I know Newcastle have been shunned by James Trafford and other things like that, to go to Aaron Ramsdale as competition for Pope, it's going to be tough. Issac, you know, they've qualified for Champions League, but you never believe it. You never believe it. More than you can believe. But yeah, just saying there, Aaron Ramsdale, high loan fee, salary covered. Oof. Good luck, Newcastle. Good luck, Newcastle. But that is the update today, people. Listen, it could be going back live again tonight. You just never know. But I'll keep my eyes peeled, keep the notifications on, and as you should as well, so you know when I'm going live. Thank you to Terrence for the super thanks on the last video. Much appreciated. Like the video before you go. It's free to do. Helps out the channel immensely. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.